In today's recap, getting started over on the S&P this morning, big macro view 70, the 1550. Staying below there, looking for movements to 8450. After the early news, came right back below, retested, set for those shorts all the way down to the big downside target. We started out in the macro 10 this morning off the key price level. Had that early morning news announcement. Right after opening, though, settled back down after bouncing off the top of the next channel. Moving all the way down, quite a bit of strength, all the way down from SR1 to SR1. Before stalling out, setting up for some long opportunities, moving all the way back up to the top of the original channel before stalling out. Nice straddle, lower high. Set up shorts pretty much throughout the rest of the late morning. And then stayed in a bit of a consolidation range before bouncing off the big macro price and heading back up. Over on the NQ, big macro view, the 936, staying below there, looking for moves to 971. Ended up being in a big range of consolidation. First trade I took, I lost this morning, and the second two I took were over here. But we started out this morning in the macro 10 off the key price level, that early morning news announcement. Right after opening, bouncing off the daily midpoint, held at the high at 15, setting up for short opportunities, moved all the way down back to the original channel. Second test, straddling through, setting up for those long opportunities again, all the way back to the top of that channel. Before stalling out and setting up short opportunities, moving all the way down to the bottom of the channel again, before falling into a little consolidation, and then setting up for the long opportunity. End result, 77 on my trades today. Did lose 3 points on my first trade. Got in a couple more times, wrote it down, netted 77. First one I took with that lower high, expected it to push back down and correct that first news event, just didn't. After the big move strong down, back below, took the stair step short after the weaker pullback as confirmation to move back to the bottom of the channel. Over on crude oil this morning, big macro view, 69. Staying above there, was looking for movements to 16 with strength all the way to 63. After the early morning move up, fell into a little bit of a range. But we started out in the macro 10 this morning. After the morning move, broke into the next macro 10, retested, setting up for a short. Couldn't break that midpoint of the 8-hour look or the 27. Setting up for long opportunities, moving all the way up. Set up for other long opportunities to see the top of that next channel before stalling out, setting up that lower high for shorts, and then we fell into a little bit of a consolidation range.